Hello, it's Mara from Houseplants, New Jersey. Tonight we're going to be replanting my Cebu Blue pothos. It's about 4 feet long. I got my inspiration from City Plant Guy because he had posted a short today or a video today about how he doesn't like bald-headed pothos. And you know what? The back of it is, the front of it isn't so much, but I would have to agree with that only because I don't really love trailing plants. And this is really the only trailing plant that I have in my house right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to replant it to a regular pot. Whatever I have left over, I am going to probably just propagate. I don't like to throw away plants. I like to sell them or give them away. Um, I own a business and I have no problem selling them in my business. So I'm going to do that. All right. So here is the plant. I don't know if this saucer comes off. It does. All right. So we're going to get that off of there. Now I have this whole thing here. I am going to empty out this soil that it came in. Let's show you. So we're going to empty it out. We're going to squeeze the sides of the pot. I just watered this last night because I felt it needed water. So we're going to squeeze out that, dump it out, really get rid of everything that we don't need. Oh, and I'm going to put it into, oh, look at all that root. We have tons of roots on here. So we're going to pretty much put it back, and these guys like pretty, they like to be root bound, pothos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up with some of my aroid mix. I have some bark in here, some perlite and everything. So I'm going to fill it up into one of these Tupperware containers that I got from Restaurant Depot. What I'm going to do is I just put it into here, aroid mix. I burned holes into this Tupperware. I burned holes on the side too because I don't want it to be too wet. Um, and then what we're going to do is you can see all of these aerial roots that are on the plant. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin them with hairpins. Okay. Can you see that? Hairpin. And I'm going to pin the aerial roots right into the soil. And we're going to make this like a little updo. I'll just make it like a really full-headed, like a full updo. Do you guys know what an updo is? It's like when a woman wears their hair up. And that's what we're going to do. And then all those roots are going to grow into that soil and make it super bushy. So you don't have to go crazy with it. You could just use all of these roots and just turn it around if you want. They'll branch off. So we'll just take some, pin them in. I do this a lot with my other pothos, like my neon pothos and stuff like that. I like them really full on top. And I have to agree with that city plant guy. I do like them fuller. Any other pieces we'll just cut off or probably pull off. Who knows? And then we will cut off the rest and propagate it. That's it. Very easy peasy. And then we'll have a nice full plant. And they'll start growing out new roots. You don't have to do it too quickly, but definitely make sure you're doing it along the vine and not on the stem of the leaf. All right. So we got these. Look at this. I mean, this is like, ugh, this one leaf. Look at this. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes, 7 nodes that don't have roots on, that don't have a leaf on it. So hold on one second. Let me get a snipper. All right. So this one here doesn't have anything on it. Cut it off right there. Look at that. That's wasteful. That's a waste. I mean, you could propagate it, but it is a waste. This one here doesn't have many nodes on it. Just cut it. Cut it off. Get rid of it. Aesthetically, I would have to agree with him. Okay. Now, these here, I mean, they'll grow out, they'll branch out and stuff. Pothos are like the easiest plant ever. So they'll definitely branch out. All right. Just make sure that you put those aerial roots in there and you pin them in. Now, when you pin them in, they root into that and then they grow new shoots. So pothos are like the easiest plant ever. All right. So we got this going on here. So from 4 feet long, or I'm sorry, 3.5 meters long, maybe. We don't use meters in the United States, so you know, the rest of the world they do. But in the United States, we didn't learn that. So yeah, we'll just plop them in there, let them grow into this, and then in the spring we'll have like an absolutely beautiful plant going on here. Really nice aerial root. Plop it in there. All right. So, do we have anything else? Yeah, a little bit. We have to just plant a few others. Okay. So, here we go. This will all settle in. What we're going to do is we are going to put it into the aesthetic pot, which I like. Watering for this catch pot and let it all soak up into there. All right. And you're going to want to keep it a little wetter than normal. Hold on. Let me get all the leaves that are stuck on the side. There we go. All right. And this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful plant. Now, I don't know if you can tell that these leaves are like silver. So they're silver and sparkly, and they just have a beautiful, beautiful aesthetic to them. So when the sun shines on these leaves, they are so sparkly. The city plant guy gave me the idea. I don't like it trailing anyway. So let me just plop it all in there, let it root in, and let it regrow and fill in. So we have nice roots on the bottom. In the middle, there's plenty of soil. So it's not like there's no nutrients going into it. I have my Alaska fish fertilizer, my water conditioner into in my watering can. So there's definitely enough nutrients going into this soil. One of the people that inspired me to start a channel inspired me to do this to my Steeple Blue. All right. And I know it's not that much of an exotic plant, but I love it. So we're gonna put it up on in the window back where it was, and it'll fill in even more. All right. So thank you for joining me tonight. Like, subscribe, and comment. All right. Have a good night. Bye.